Hi everyone, it's Grandma Jean from Gnome and Backyard. And as you can see, I am not back porch sitting, pumpkin spice sipping. Well, you know what I mean. So we're going to do our cooking show today, and I'm going to make chili sauce. It's my mother's old-fashioned recipe. It's very good, and my mother never used a lot of spices or hot items in her cooking. Very plain. Now to start with, I will read you a list of our ingredients that we will be needing. We will be needing 8 or 9 large tomatoes. We'll have 3 large green peppers, 2 large onions, 3/4 stalked celery, 3/4 cup sugar, a tablespoon of salt or to your taste. We will also have a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves. Now these are also to your taste. 3/4 cup vinegar, and then we're ready to go. Now you're going to wash your tomatoes and you are going to scald them. Now if you don't know what that means, you're going to take hot boiling water, put it over your tomatoes to loosen the skin, and then they will peel very, very easily. And then you will cut them and squash them. I like to put my hands in there and squash them up a little bit, just slightly. Then we're going to place the tomatoes and all of the ingredients in a large pot to boil. I'm going to show you here. I have put, the tomatoes are in here. I have already turned on. Here are the squashed tomatoes, and it is ready. Look at how nice that looks. Oh gosh. And it is ready for the rest of the ingredients that we're going to place in there. Now we will take, and you put all your ingredients right in. And we're going to put our onions. And we're just going to stir it up a little bit. All right, we've added our onions. We're going to add our peppers. Now you notice everything is cut up finely. All right, there go the green peppers. I had a few red peppers, so I also placed them in. You can use green or red, any color you prefer. I like the green. I'm going to move that around a little. Now it's time for the celery. And we'll put our celery in also. And we will stir it up. We have our salt. Add our salt. And we have to add our ground cloves. A 1/4 teaspoon. Ground cloves, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And we will also give that a little stir. And we can't forget our sugar. All right, and now we're going to add our vinegar. We're going to stir it, and we're going to turn it on a little high heat here to get it to boil. Once it starts boiling on high, turn the heat down to a low boil. You must stir it often so that the mixture does not stick to your pot. Now you are going to cook this for approximately an hour or an hour and a half till it gets thick. And then your chili is done. But we have to taste it when we're done. Well, our chili is done. It has reached the desired thickness that we want. I don't know if you can see this or not, but we have a nice pot full of chili. It's very good. We're going to taste it. In our gnome and backyard kitchen, we cook and taste. So just to have a little taste and see what we accomplished today. It is very hot, just got done. It cooked for 1 hour and a half and it is done. Now, what I'm going to show you is, we have the whole pot here, and what I'm going to do is, I'm going to can them. This is how we do it. You must make sure that your jars are very, very hot so that they will seal. We put your jars in a pot of boiling water. And as you can see, there they are. We want to keep them nice and hot. Okay. Empty the water out, put it right in your dish. And I have a little funnel here. I have my trusty measuring cup. These are jelly jars that I am using. We use the funnel so that they will not get all over the jar. Now, we're going to take our lids, which I had in a pot of hot water, so that they will seal better. The jar is very hot, so be careful. I'm going to put it on this nice cloth here, and we're going to turn it. We're going to turn it very hard so that it will seal. And remember, the jar is very hot, but I'm used to doing this. Nice and tight, and there is your chili for the cold winter night. Okay, so that is how we take and can our chili. Now, if you would like to make less so that you don't have to can it, fine, then you make less. Cut the recipe in half. There we go. This chili is not at all spicy. I think you'll enjoy it very much. So we will take and do one more to show you. And you can make sure that your jar is clean around the top. When your jar seals, you will hear a little ping, and that is the lid telling you that the jar is sealed. I just like to grab it by, there we go. And there's another one. Enjoy your chili, and don't forget to sprinkle this video. And while you're doing that, don't forget to sprinkle a little kindness along the way. Till we meet again, this is Grandma Jean saying, enjoy.